Hello guys, and what is up? This is Silence Pew Pew, and we are coming at you with a new video today. Today we are going to be playing OSTRIV, which is a strategy, not a strategy game really, a simulator game, more or less, where basically you're the mayor of a city, or a governor, or something along those lines, and you have to govern this city to success. It is still in Alpha 08, as you can see, which this is going to be the last patch for Alpha 1. We are going to be moving on to Alpha 2 here soon. Well, maybe not soon. But basically, guys, it's a very early access game still. It's about $20. I definitely recommend it if you're into this kind of game. So you have these three maps as starter maps. There may be more added later, maybe not. The maps don't really change much of anything other than where you are basically on this map here and what the terrain looks like and stuff like that. So that's the only difference. On the world map, you're in the same place. We're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna choose this one this time. Okay, I did record a video on this the other day, however I had some problems, and was not able to, oh, that's not what I wanted, Well, I don't like that force there. I did record a video yesterday, but I had some problems with my recording software, didn't work too well, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and make this one a pretty quick one. If you guys have ever seen anybody else play this game, you'll know some slight information about it. A lot of people say you need to move fast. Not really. You really don't need to move as fast as people say. I recommend moving as fast, pretty much as fast as you can, because it makes your life easier, but you really don't need to. So we're gonna go ahead and put this forestry up here in the woods as close as we can get it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put that forestry about there. Alright, now, as most of you guys probably have been informed, this, or if you've played this game or seen somebody play it, basically, you want as many of your resources close together as you can in the beginning, because that makes your building a heck of a lot faster. I always forget what this is. Okay, thatchery. So now we're going to build a thatchery here, basically. So what we're going to do with the thatchery is we could place it here on this map. I mean, actually, this map is not the greatest one, but it'll work. So let's see here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this thatchery like right here. Okay, that is pretty dang close. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and go with that, and we're going to start building a house. What do we got? Okay, right there. Right there. And then, yeah. So that'll be the #1 thing. We're going to go ahead and put this one on pause just to make sure they don't start building that. So basically, this is your little tent village here. It's March. Winter is just ending. As you can kind of see here, there's some snow still left over. Snow, snow, snow. This over here is our map. Right here is where we are. As you can see, that red thing moves around. That is the map. This is our little city right here so far. It's just tents. We do have to get this bigger. Here's the world map. Our city is right here. This map doesn't change. Like it says down here, this is a much more simplified world map. It'll be made better, though, later on. I don't know if we'll get access to, like, trade with the ocean or something, you know, like other countries, whatever. I don't know how this exactly all works, what his plan is anyways for going forward. But it's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward all this, get those guys working. Hopefully they'll knock out this forestry. They're knocking out the thatchery first. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. I don't know how much wood is here. We're going to put that one on pause just in case. You start off with enough nails and enough food for your people to make it. Enough nails pretty much to last you this entire year, and enough food to last you basically 2 years. Yeah, I really hope there's going to be enough wood. Seems like we still need a decent amount. Well, they got some there. I don't know. It'll be close. Hopefully we didn't mess up with that. They almost never started building the thatchery for me first, but it was closer to the wood pile. So hopefully it was. Okay, good. We just need a little bit more. Alright, we're going to go ahead and slow this down now. Okay, so our forestry is done. We're going to go ahead and employ 4 people there, like, immediately. And we're going to tell those guys to remove these trees here because we don't want those trees there because we want to build a building there. Alright, that looks... This one might be in there. We'll just have them remove it anyways. And these 2 here. There we go. Had a little click off that a little bit. Okay, so as we start building houses, these tents will disappear. This is not necessarily permanent. We can delete it, but we might keep it. The well we're going to keep. We're going to move this cart thing, I think right here-ish. So we're going to go ahead and unpause that one and this one at this point. We start off with, like I said, enough nails to do all this stuff. We have, I think you start off with 1,600 nails. We've already used a decent amount from the forestry, and there's some stored here. We start off with 12 thatch and 10 iron. 10 iron is enough to make, like, I don't know, like another 2,000 nails, basically. Maybe a little more. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward this again. As you can see, we fast forward time. So we're about halfway through March. Most games, honestly, before December rolls around, I can have boats actually in the water, which I would say is pretty impressive because most people are barely getting their last house built. I don't know what people do that they're so slow at this game necessarily or what, but I mean, if you just, you know, knock everything out like right away, like just you don't even have to go fast, like I said. You know, I'd like for those trees to all be gone before this house is finished. Might not be though. Go ahead and slow this down here a second. I don't wanna. Okay, well, we can put a house here. That won't be too bad for now. I can start building that one. I'm gonna kind of have a path going down to the water here. So we're gonna go ahead and hire a thatcher at this point. We really only ever need one. A lot of people will come and unemploy him and then reemploy him in the early stages. I just leave him go because really, I don't know. I like having a lot of thatch. I don't know. Like in my later games, when I'm like 3 or 4 years down the road, I'll have like 150 thatch just laying around. I like it. It's good. Okay. So now that those trees over here are gone, we can actually place this house here where I want it. Okay. Well, alright. So we'll have to remove 2 trees still in order to be able to build this thing, which is fine. I was hoping we wouldn't have to replace those trees, but there come the lumberjacks. Alright, so we still have 4 people working on this, and we are now actually going to go ahead and, as soon as those guys get that tree down, alright, we're going to go ahead and fire those 2 people, just kind of because we want them to start building. Shoot, okay, they can't find clay anywhere. I forgot about this. Okay, the clay, you need to build clay pit. It's an automatic build thing. I was just, I guess, explaining things to you guys and I forgot. The clay thing is an automatic build, which, you know, not a big deal, whatever. Basically, it gives you enough clay to last you, like, I don't know, probably till the game actually officially releases. Like, there's 10,000 clay in here. And you use like 5 on a house, so, and like 5 on other buildings. It's like there's so little amount of clay that you need to be used on it. It's, you know, it's just very little amount of clay. So if we just take a look here in our town here a little bit. So here's our storage. Actually, you guys already knew that one. This is the camp center, so that's where our mayor lives currently. As you can see, we can find his house. So he lives in this shed here, and he's got about $12. The community is not rich, but I start off with about 1,000. And basically your first 3 years, I'd say you're going to be losing money. And then by your 4th year, you'll probably be breaking even, maybe still losing some. In your 5th year, that's when you should start making money at the very minimum. Because if you wait, if you're losing money still in your 5th year, you're probably down to like $200 or maybe, yeah, like $200. And at that point, you're already spending like $1,200 a year on salaries and things like that. So that $200 is like very little cushion room. So as you can see, at the end of April, well, middle of April, we have one house built. I'm not quite on schedule with what I'd like to be at, but we're not too far behind either. Like I said, I'm just a little far behind. A little. Nothing too major. So these guys are basically maxed out on wood and firewood. They're not quite maxed out on, but they have room for logs to be stored right here. 12 logs to be stored here. I want them to get those trees out of there a while, so I can start. Oops, this house needs to be spun around. As you can see, there's not really any specific way you have to lay out anything. You can do it however you'd like. I think this tree automatically gets set to be removed. I sure as heck hope so, because if not, we'll be stuck on there, I guess. So once this house is built, yeah, as you can see, people immediately move into it. It looks like it was the mayor. Oh yeah, the mayor moved in first. Okay, I don't know if that's the case always, but yeah. Also, one thing that basically everybody points out is the paths. There's no option down here to build paths, so people will make their own path, and these are called, I think, desire lines or something like that, which is kind of cool. That they just walk down this path here so much that it gets worn away. The grass dies, which makes sense. So as we get into the later stage, you'll start to see like this here will be like completely a path. Going down to these houses, because we're gonna have boat yard and stuff down here. Yeah, like I said though, it's pretty cool. So like this house is gone. So actually, because of that, we are now going to relocate something. We're going to relocate our cart thing. So we're going to go ahead and put it there. And we're going to drag these carts into there. And then somebody's going to come and relocate those carts over there. And once those 2 carts are relocated, we're going to go ahead and demolish this thing, because now all of my carts are closer. So we no longer need that cart park there. The carts are all right here beside the 3 resource things that they need. That they use. Oh. Thank you. Bless me. I don't know if any of you guys said bless you, but thank you. Anyways, so the cart park, like I said, is like right beside the 3 resource things. So that'll build our houses even faster, be able to get resources over there while people are working on, cutting down the things and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and slow this down, just so you guys can see. So as you can see, more of our tents are disappeared. 3 tents are disappeared, 3 houses moved in. Great. Now, basically the only thing left to do is just find where you want to put all of your houses, and then build them. And like I said, if you can, I personally like to smush all of these houses as close as I can, because I feel like I have more room. It's probably not saving me much room in the long scale of things, but those trees I think will all be fine. We probably, we're definitely going to put a house like here, but in order to do that, okay, we can get away without cutting down that one tree right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and build 2 houses like that, and you know what? We're going to build a house here. Can we? No. Okay, we can't yet. That tent's in the way. Unfortunately, that'll be the last tent removed, too. So, we'll be stuck with not putting a house there until later. So, basically, there's a few ways to get people to come to live in your village. Either migration or the old-fashioned way, giving birth to them, basically. Both ways are totally legitimate ways of getting children. Getting your population to increase. As you can see, we have about 25, which this number is not a constant number. It changes with every new game. although the amount of men and women you have will always be the same. So if we click on these guys, they have a son. He's 3 years old. These guys, they don't have any children. These guys have a daughter. Obviously, until they're a certain age, they don't actually help with anything. So they're just kind of there, and their parents obviously have to take care of them. You know, makes sense, whatever. Do we have a family moved in? Okay, yeah, alright, that tent just went. So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, as soon as this tent clears out, we're gonna put a house here. And then we're gonna have basically a giant path going down, because I don't think we can fit right now a house in here. Yeah, no, we can't. So once that house is built, we're gonna have a house built here, a house built there, and a house built here. And that may or may not be enough. I think that will be. I think that'll be actually one too many houses. So we'll see. As you can see, it does autosave by itself, though, as well. There is kind of a tutorial here, but pretty much after you get your smithy built, it pretty much stops. Because you can run your town however you want. This is just kind of giving you a little bit of a, hey, you need to get all these houses built, because if these people are still in tents, come winter, they'll leave your town. So we don't want the founders to leave, because if the founders leave, first off, that just looks bad, and second off, you know, we'll have less people to build stuff. So we're just going ahead, zooming on through. These guys are basically fully stocked over here on wood and stuff, which is not good, but for us, it's not good for us anyways, because they're going to stop working and we're going to be paying them basically to sit around and do nothing in the workshop. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. Here it is June, the end of June, July almost now, and we've got 5 houses built. Whoops, I hit the caps lock. Okay, this family has moved out. As you can see, they just tore down their tent, so now we're going to try to put a house here. See what happens. Okay. Trying to get it a little straight. Alright, so we're going to kind of keep the town center that we currently have. Definitely want to keep that a town center. Okay. Trying to cram that in there as much as we can. Okay, we're trying to make sure that when we put a house here, right below it anyways, where that other tent is, later on in the game, that we won't interfere with the well or anything. Okay. Oh no. We put it a little too far forward. This guy's yard. It's going to be a little wonky looking. Oh, did it not build? Okay, it did. Whoops. Okay, so if you hold shift down, you can keep on building houses. So let's see. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we need 9. There's 9 tents. We need 9 houses. So we may build that house right here actually instead. I wonder if there's like a wealth-based system. Nope, these guys just all have random amounts of money. That or these people just haven't been working the entire time they've been here. Yep, okay, so all work is done. Nothing to do. So we're going to go ahead and fire them. Yeah, harsh, I know, right? Okay, this guy's got 17 thatch. That's fine. We're going to keep him working. Keep him on working. Hopefully we can get this house built, and then this house built, and this tent should be gone by then, for sure. And we'll be able to put a house right about here-ish. And then we'll keep our town center here. We'll get a town center, the city hall basically put in there, and the smithy probably as well. We may end up having to delete this stuff. I don't want to get rid of it really though, because you can't add it back. There's no fireplace. See, as you can see, all of this stuff down here, health, education, religion, it's all still a work in progress. This one, it's only got 1 building so far. This one's got a few. You can build bridges, which is awesome. Like, if we just click on this here, see, like, build, and then blub, 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 and it tells you how much you need. Blub, 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 blub. If you wanted to go the whole way out there, you could. That'd look weird, but I mean, you totally could. So as you can see, we got another house built. Woohoo! And we're at the end of July. So once the 1st of December rolls around, I've been told people will move out. I've never experienced it because I've never had to do it. So this will be the last house we need to build. Okay, perfect. We can sneak it in here past the well. Yep, and we're going to go ahead and build that. Alright, that should be the last house I need, I think. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. 9 houses. Only 2 more to build. It's August. We still got September, October, and November. And we need 2 houses built. So, let's just click here, make sure everything's going good. Okay, we got about 600 nails. Some of the nails are here already, so they won't need too many more nails there. They don't have any nails there. They'll need a few more there. If you guys just click on this, the smithy requires 112 nails, which is kind of a lot, but not really. The boatyard, 134, and the fishing docks, 162. Well, we definitely have enough nails in storage for those 3 buildings, for sure. With this house on top of it is another 100, so what, we're looking at about 500 nails that we need. And this one might not need any more nails for the rest of the thing, it just needs more wood. Which we're going to go ahead and hire those guys back. This guy, see, his thatch didn't reach 20. That's why I want to keep him there, because I don't want to have to be worrying about in a later stage where I'm like, oh my god, I fired my thatch guy and I completely forgot, and now I'm out of thatch completely, so they're waiting on his thatch. Doesn't take him long to make it, but again, we got another autosave. You can customize that your own little way. I think in here, it autosaves every 2 minutes for me. I may change that actually now that I see that. But you can turn on like water reflection, shadows, text, all kinds of stuff. You can keep this, back just however you want it. Don't hit exit. I've done this multiple times. Exit will exit you out of the game completely. I'm gonna hit continue. I've done that a few times. It's just annoying. Okay, so we're working on our last house. It's now approaching the end of August. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still not worried at this point. So we're going to actually now build a boat dock and a boatyard. Or boatyard, my bad, and a fishing dock. I mixed the 2 of them together. Yep. Hopefully this house will get finished. Okay. Still got the carts over here. This one, the nice thing about this cart park is it can hold 4, and it's got a little roof. Who doesn't like little roofs, right? Little roofs are nice. Fire's going. This kind of storage may be in the way of where I want to put my smithy. Yeah, because I kind of want to put my smithy here. Oh, well, that'll block my cart park, actually. That's probably not a good idea anyways. Probably build it there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this building on pause, though. This house should be done any second now. They just need to pretty much put on the roof at this point. If we look at our nails here again, we've got 350. So, I feel like... Where are they? 134. Alright, so that's about 300. About 400. Alright, well, we may not have enough nails. So we're going to go ahead and get them to actually start working on this, just in case. I'm pretty sure... I know I've done this before, though, where I've built... yeah, that doesn't cost anything, so I'm kind of curious where the heck my nails went to. But either way, we got plenty of time, so we're going to go ahead and tell them to pause this one. No, you're not supposed to start working on that one then. Silly people. So, let's just take a look at these people's houses while they do that. So, we're all done. All of our tents are cleaned up. Boom. Like I said, we still had a bunch of months left. 3 months left, pretty much. Now we're down to only 2 until winter. No biggie. So, obviously, they have flour, potatoes, drinking water, and firewood. If we just look at this. Once we get to the point where we can... once we're a little bit bigger, we'll start building with these markets, and then we'll sell this stuff in there. These guys bring enough stuff, though, to last them about 2 years. Firewood, I'm not sure about. You'll notice, though, they'll, like, walk in here and then, like, walk back to their house with wood in hand. Like, these people just did not too long ago. I don't know if they just buy the firewood from here, then. I always know to put firewood in the market, though, because I think it makes more sense. But they're going to get this smithy all knocked out and built and stuff. We got 80-ish nails left. Not the greatest, most ideal situation. But hopefully they can finish this smithy here. We're going to go ahead and move that up. That should change its priority. And we're going to go ahead and continue on these ones. That one's already got 150 nails at it. Actually, these two may already have all the nails they need at them already. Okay, smithy is done. Boom. We're going to hire somebody, and then we're going to change this. That way the laborers, as you can see, they just filled up, are going to start by hand bringing over iron. So boom, they brought over a crap ton of iron. This guy's already made 10 nails. Now with that though, these guys, these laborers and stuff like that will move the nails out as they need to. So we still got 80 nails in there. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and finish up these two buildings right now. Yeah, they should have, I think they actually had enough nails in there. Yeah, so we did do the math originally right. I just didn't think about them moving the nails over there already. Duh. It's just a little bit of a waiting game, you know. My thatcher here, okay, he's up to 20 thatch, but he's still collecting reed. So we're actually going to go ahead and build another house. A lot of people in this situation, what in the world is going on? Why would this house not fit in here? Like, it connects to one and then it doesn't connect to the other. Weird. I don't know. But either way, we're going to go ahead and start building more houses. Because we need them for other people to come and live in our lovely village. I'm a little disappointed that I can't get a house here. I don't know why. But maybe we'll try later. And then it'll work. I don't know. There is a nice little beach over here. Not really a beach. A nice place, though, where we will be able to do some other things. Okay, so we're about halfway through November, and we had just a tiny little situation not go the way we wanted to, but everything worked out. We're a little bit behind my personal schedule, and I feel like we weren't even, you know, personally, we weren't even going on full speed there. Like, if I wanted to, I would have slowed this thing down, basically, and either kept it at 2 or at 1, basically, the whole time, and monitored the whole progress. But, well, that guy just walked across water. Everybody just see that? He's not going to do it again. Alright, hopefully this will be built here soon. Alright, it doesn't look like we're going to get boats, though, because we need to hire people here, and then these people need to actually order the boat. But since the thing isn't built, it's not ordered. Which isn't a big deal. It's just nice, though, that you can immediately hire people in March to start fishing. Instead of in, like, April, basically. To come out of winter and just, like, start boating right away. I guess we could put wells in here, because that's the only thing we're going to be able to do. Okay, so, boom, right there, as you can see, snow has fallen. It's now winter. We're behind schedule on this. Really hoping to get it done. We just needed somebody to put the roof on, which we have one worker who's coming to do it. Like I said, it's not a big deal. We got the important stuff done. We got all these houses done. Boom. Now we can start working on the fun stuff. And the fun stuff is a farm. So what we're going to do is, since there's... And a lot of people do the farm instead of this. And I'm not entirely sure why. Because if you're fast enough, you can get boats built. Okay? Obviously, this time I wasn't quite fast enough. Because you can build your farm. You can build your farm in winter. That doesn't matter. You can't build boats in winter, though. Like, once this building's done, I'll show you guys. I want to put my farms when my fields are out here-ish somewhere, because I want to keep this river bay here, basically. Lake, I don't know. No, it's not a lake. I don't know what the heck it'd be called, though. River, creek, maybe, I don't know. This creek here, basically, for fishing. So, I want to put my actual farm building itself somewhere over here. But I don't want to, like, restrict my houses. So, I'm just trying to think how I could do this. I don't want to keep it too far away from my houses either, but... Alright, I'm thinking, like, right about here-ish is going to be good. Oh, wow. That is really crooked, actually. I didn't realize that. That's why we can't fit a house in there. It's freaking crooked as hell. Hopefully a house will be able to fit in between here and my farm. Okay. Should be able to, right? Yeah, we could even get one in sideways, so that's fine. We're going to go ahead and rotate this guy. Any luck? Oh, well, we could get a guy in here, but it'd look weird. Yeah, it'll look really weird. We're going to go ahead and do that, though. Okay, so now my boat docks are done. We're going to go ahead and click on this and see order boats. We can order them. Then we click over here. And as soon as somebody gets in... Come on, I just need a worker over here. Nobody wants to work at the boatyard. Nobody wants to work there. Oh, there we go. Can't complete orders can't complete in order in winter. So we're just gonna fire him, because if we left him in there, he'd be getting paid for 3 months of no working. So we're gonna come back over here. Okay, so there's no work to be done. This is the crappy part, but it's fine. It's not too big of a deal. I mean, it sucks for me because I'm paying these guys now. It's basically do nothing. So what we're gonna do, I think for... Oh wait, we built a house there. If we can't get houses in here, we're gonna put like a warehouse, a granary, and maybe another well over here. Basically how we're gonna do it. We're gonna put the town hall up here, the smithy's right there. We're gonna keep this stuff, I think, right where it is, and we're gonna build markets in here then, because these two buildings will be gone once the iron gets out of there, and once I get a town center, which the town center is gonna go here. We're not gonna start building that though yet, because we don't really need it. What we need before that would be the markets. So we've got, what, I think we've got 2 extra houses more than we need for migration use, basically, which is great. Boats can't be built. Yeah, we're pretty much coming up on the end of the video for this time, guys. But just a little bit of a looks here. We're going to basically put the town center right here, but it can't go there right now because the warehouse thingy here is in the way. We're gonna actually try and get these houses built. Yeah. Okay, so fortunately, because I made that house there really wonky looking, this one's gonna be pretty damn wonky looking too. These two over here. This guy's yard's just really weird. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go with that, see how that looks. Okay. On the back side here, it should still work out. We should be able to put a house facing obviously the other direction. No problemo. We're not going to be able to get a house in here, which is perfectly fine. And we have 3 months to get this farm built, so I'm not worried about that at all. If need be, I'll put these 3 houses on pause because they're not important. But what we're going to do is we're going to put then in here a warehouse for sure somewhere and a well. You know what, we're going to go ahead and do that stuff a while. So we're going to want the warehouse. Right there will be good for the warehouse, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. No, don't put the warehouse like that, because if we build a house there... we're going to go ahead and turn this sucker around. Put the warehouse like that guy there. And we're going to put a well. Actually, we could probably get a cart parked back there. It'd probably be better. Yeah, we're going to get a cart parked back here. Basically, you want your carts near your warehouses, near the end, closer to the end. So these things are insta-builds. I know you guys probably saw that one being insta-built as well. Basically, yeah. So if your carts are near your warehouses here, which we can build carts later once we get a carpenter. Sorry. If the carts are near the warehouse, the people have to come here, grab a cart, go in the warehouse, and then go wherever they're going. If not, they would have to go, let's say they're here and they're going to work, and they need to go get a cart. So they'll go, I think normally they go to work, and then they're like, oh, I need a cart. Blah, 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 blah. I got to go the whole way back down here, grab a cart. Oh, I need something out of that warehouse this time. Grab out of the warehouse here, come up here, drop it off, take the cart the whole way back down there, and then walk back up here and into work. And then do whatever they were going to do with the items they just dropped off, basically. And that, to me, is a lot of more work than just coming here, going to work, up, work, blah, 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 cart, blah, taking it, up, 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 you know, so on and so forth. Anyways, it's just making their jobs to have to walk a little less, which is nice, for one, and two, it builds things slightly faster. So as you guys can see here, the path is slightly getting better. In winter, it's not as easy to see, but boom, there's going to be a nice solid path down here. Eventually, the town center is pretty much going to be a bunch of foot marks because people are going to be transversing over here eventually, transversing down there, coming to here, so on and so forth, going everywhere. We got this guy. These guys aren't doing anything, which sucks, but it's fine. This guy's pretty much not going to be doing anything soon. We're going to go ahead and fire one of you just because, try to save some money there. We've got our boat yard, our boat docks, all that stuff, fishing docks, whatever. We got our fancy little cart park. We've got the houses being ready to be built. We're going to go ahead and make sure that these ones are on pause just because I don't want to take the risk of it. But guys, anyways, we're down about $100 in the first year. As you can see, we spent about $100, well, we spent $180 basically, and we've made about $80. We're down about $100. Not too bad. Once we build a town hall, we can gain control over the economy, so we can increase, you know, prices that we pay these people, decrease it, increase price of living in this house, decrease the price of living in the houses. We can't do individual houses, which I kind of wish we could, but you can't. So as you can see, they are starting to build this nice little farm here. It is December now, guys. This is where we're going to end the video. thanks guys for watching, and please let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments. Yeah, and if you guys like it and stuff like that, we'll be doing this. This will be, you know, our YouTube videos here, so I won't do anything to this village without the YouTube. Alright, without posting it on YouTube. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe again. See you guys on the next video.